Dancing or helping is what I mostly imagine a counseling session to be like, because the counselor asked leading questions and they gave the client a chance to answer, and the counselor kind of bounced off of the client answers and the client bounced off of the counselor's questions, and they basically were having casual conversations. And one of the skills that I noticed in Homesick is counterpoint. And it was when the counselor said, "How have you tried to make connections here?" And the client, she explained the ways that she's tried to make connections, rather than the counselor telling the client different ways that she thinks that she should try to make connections. She gave her the chance to tell her. And some of the differences that I noticed is that brainstorming and dancing or helping, it was very conversational. But brainstorming, the client had more to say rather than the counselor. And once the client was finished talking, that's when the counselor kind of repeated the questions back to him to make sure that he had an understanding. And in dancing or helping, both of them were very conversational as far as question and answers. And in Homesick, it was more kind of timid, and the counselor kind of asked the same questions that the client had just stated. But in all three sessions, the counselors were very attentive to their clients, and they were able to repeat what the client had just recently stated to them, which shows that the counselor is actually listening to the client. And a question that I have about counseling and skills is, as counseling sessions continue, are there certain skills that should be continued or eliminated?